You're listening to Growlers Baseball on the Kalamazoo Growlers Radio Network. Here's Jaden Taylor.
Back here on the Growlers Radio Network, just about 5 minutes away from first pitch here at Hurt Baker Field. Quick pregame interview here with Carson Byers. First off, back here for a third season, but it seems like you've been a part of this organization ever since you were young. Been a part of this organization truly since it started, with your mother being a part of the organization early on. What does it feel like being back here with the Growlers?
It's awesome to be back. Obviously, I missed it here at the start of the summer. You know, I was just having that itch to play baseball again, and then when Coach P texted me and the opportunity came up, I was super excited to join the team and just jumped on it right away.
So yesterday, nearing the deadline to get guys in ready to get going for the playoffs, you got an opportunity to get a hit yesterday. Last year, you were 4 for 6. You were incredible in high school with the bat. I was going back out there trying to get the bat going a little bit.
That's Growlers baseball, man, where fun makes a difference. So I unfortunately wasn't able to produce, but it was a fun time. It was nice to be back in the box for one more at-bat.
So last season, you're trying to build yourself up for a big year with Miami. This next year, trying to maybe be in a starter role this next year. Talk about your season with the Red Hawks this season. First team All-MAC, the only reliever, a part of that group. Talk about your success this year.
It was a lot of growth from the mental aspect. You know, a lot of pitchers just focus so much on the physical side. So being able to grow with the physical aspect and progress in that area, and obviously the numbers on the field made a huge difference just because of that aspect alone, and then also with the help of the coaching staff and support staff there. So that was a big help, and I think that year will go down as one of the better years of my career just based off how much progress I made, not only numbers-wise, but also in my processes and things like that as well.
So looking at these last 2 weeks and trying to get this team back in the postseason for a third straight year, what would it mean for you personally, being a part of this organization in some way for so long, to get this team back to the postseason?
Yeah, obviously that's our goal. Our goal is to win the championship, not just make the postseason. So the postseason is just another step in the process, but to win the championship is what we're going for here for sure.
So looking at your connection, of course, your mother's been in the organization since 2014. What was the feeling when you first got your opportunity out here just after being a high school senior, coming out here and going against college players? Now you're in your third year. How do you feel your experience from day number one back in 2022 now to 2024 has changed your experience in college baseball as a whole?
It was awesome. It was really eye-opening going from being in the stands for so many years to actually being on the field, and how different the college baseball game is than the high school baseball games. But it definitely prepared me for playing college baseball, and then as I come back here each summer, it helps me progress into being a better baseball player and then ultimately achieving the ultimate dream of playing professional baseball, which is what we're working towards.
Any specific things you're hoping to work towards these final 2 weeks and getting ready possibly for a starter role next season in the MAC?
Yeah, just throwing strikes. The biggest thing from going to being a reliever to being a starter is just efficiency, having to keep the pitch count down and go inning after inning. So that's going to be my biggest thing, is just limiting walks, filling up the zone, and then just obviously giving the team a chance to win.
Final question here for you. Again, the 4-game Wisconsin road trip. You've been a part of these before, these long road trips with this group. You got any normal stories to tell, any cool things you've done going on throughout these last 3 years and what these road trips have meant?
Well, one thing I can tell you is actually from yesterday. Me and Josh, we just met yesterday, and then we're sharing a bed last night. So that's just kind of a unique Northwood story that people don't really see behind the scenes, and it's funny, but we got to know each other pretty quickly, to say the least, for sure.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Starting lineups and first pitch when we come back here on the Growlers Radio Network.